I'll be using this palette right here, which I showed you in the intro. I'm not going to use the gray though, because I'm not wearing anything gray, but I'm going to create a look using this palette, and I'm just going to kick it with you all. So I'm going to start out with my Bolero Pink Sea Salt and Rose Water Facial Serum. I got this from my local Dollar Tree. I keep telling y'all to stop sleeping the products that are sold in your local Dollar Tree. A lot of the products can rival the drugstore or high-end designer brand products like this Bolero. The facial serum, it's been working well for me. It definitely helps to hydrate my skin, and I have very oily skin. Yeah, so much so you can fry an egg on my face sometimes. But this has been a godsend, and as an extra benefit, when I like apply my foundation and stuff, it applies that much more smoother. Yeah, so it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and cancer sucks. It really does. Let me pull this out. Cancer really sucks. My cousin, I made the video before talking about the importance of health insurance and stuff like that, because my cousin, she had very good health care. In fact, she had Blue Cross Blue Shield, Empire Blue Cross Blue Shield health insurance. Now, back when Obama was first running for president, right, when his first campaign running, during his campaign, he kept talking about all these people that had pre-existing conditions that were being denied health care, and you know, that was the bulk of what his campaign was about, affordable health care. And oh, this is my LA Colors lip oil, which smells amazing. It's strawberry scented, not flavored. And when he was talking about that, I remember watching, you know, the debates, and I'm like, what is this man talking about? Who are all these people that's dying, you know, from pre-existing conditions? Even I had good coverage, okay? And like a major medical, you know, well, at the time it was Aetna. So I'm like, what is he talking about? Who's dying from all these pre-existing conditions? Little did I know. So, this video isn't to convince any of you of anything. I'm just simply sharing my testament. Since it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I'm simply just sharing my cousin's story. So my cousin, right? She had breast cancer. The family, we did not know. Now, we knew her husband had like a problem with his liver or something like that, and he needed, or maybe it was his kidney, whatever it was, he needed a transplant for it, right? And he got on the donors list. He had a damn good job, okay, very good job. He was on the donors list, but sadly he wasn't called in time because he passed away. So then a year into her having his plan, when she received a statement, the bill jumped. She was paying like about maybe almost $300 a month for the plan. And then, like I said, a year into it, the bill came, and I think the bill was like $1,500 or like either $1,200 or $1,500 a month for the health insurance to continue. So when she contacted the job, was like, you know, like, what's going on? Why did this bill change? They gave her the runaround, call this person, call that person. It got down to the bottom line that the job was covering the plan, and he was responsible for like, I think 30, her husband at the time, he had like a 70-30 plan where the job was paying 70%, he was paying 30%, or something to that effect. So when he died, they was only required to keep her on under what they call it, not gap insurance. It'll come back to me. The point is, they was paying for the plan because she was on it. So the job was required to pay for up to 1 year on the plan. Then after that, she was then responsible. Nobody never said that to her. So she was being treated for her breast cancer, and she couldn't afford to pay the new premium that the plan was costing her, like $1,500 a month. She was not able to afford that. She was on a fixed income. Her husband passed away, and she couldn't afford it. So she let the policy lapse. Okay, she let the policy go. No other, and when I tell you this, I mean this with my heart. No other insurance company was willing to take her on with her having the cancer and continue to pay for her cancer treatments, her chemotherapy treatments. No other insurance carrier was going to do that. Finally, she found one insurance carrier who said, we'll cover you, but we're not paying for no chemo because that's a pre-existing condition. You would have to go back to Blue Cross Blue Shield to be able to get the chemotherapy. Now, Blue Cross Blue Shield said, yeah, we'll take you back, but your plan is going to cost you like $1,500 a month. She didn't have no money. She didn't have no money to pay the $1,500 a month, okay? So she never said anything to us about it, and this is what angers me the most, because had she... What? Okay, I'm back. I had to walk away for a moment because I was getting very angry talking, and I don't want to come across as that on the camera. So okay, here we go. The insurance company that did agree to pick her up, and I think they was Metro Plus or something like that. So Metro Plus agreed to pick her up, and Metro Plus said that they was willing to cover her pain medication because they said it's inhumane for a human being to suffer. Now, this is way back then, okay? This is way back, like I said, when Obama was first running for president. This is what was going on at that time with insurance companies. So, I got the palette right here. I'm starting out with this. So, they said it is inhumane for a human being to suffer. So they was willing to pay. Ooh, gorgeous. So they was willing to pay for her pain medication, but not the chemo, because that's a pre-existing condition for treating the cancer. Okay, I'm not going to pay for your chemotherapy treatments, but we'll make sure you don't be in no pain. Needless to say, her cancer spiraled out of control. She quickly spewed up to a stage 4, and she died. She died senselessly. I'm sharing this with you to say the elections are out. You know, if you're watching them, I don't know if you are, pay attention to them. Because when the new president came into office after so that was when Obama was first running, right? Then Obama won. He won the presidency. He created Obamacare. And the the core factors of Obamacare was no person was going to be turned away for a pre-existing condition. The insurance company would have been required to continue your care. That's what, amongst other things, what Obamacare was about. Sadly, she didn't make it into his presidency for her treatments to get turned around. He came into office, and when he came into office, Obamacare got established, and then, you know, people who had pre-existing conditions were able to then be treated. Alright. My cousin never made it for it. She died. So like I said, this video is in honor of her. So I'm creating a breast cancer awareness look. Yep. Now, fast forward many years later, we have a new president who didn't agree with Obamacare for whatever his reasons are. Like I said, I'm not going to get into it because that's not what this video is about. Not really here to discuss the politics of it all. But let me go back into this. He don't agree with Obamacare, so him and several others worked very hard to dismantle it. And now it's happening again in my family. Yeah, now it's another relative of mine who has cancer. He's about to receive the treatment for it, but times have changed, right? Times have changed. Life is funny, I tell you not. And this is like deja vu all over again with this happening to my family. Cancer freaking sucks. Okay? When you got health care, all I'm asking is that you be mindful to what type of coverage you have. Don't take it for granted. Alright? Don't take it for granted. Know and understand what your health care involves and cover. That's all I got to say for that. Just pay attention to it. Okay, dolls, I want to try to speed this video up. It was a lot more difficult to record than I actually anticipated. A lot of emotions going back and forth in this video. But I took the silver eyeshadow in this palette, put it on the entire mobile area of my eye, and then I'm going back in with the bright pink eyeshadow from this palette and placing that over the silver eyeshadow to create the pink color that you are seeing. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I didn't get a chance to mention that in the video because of what I'm talking about in this video, but this eyeshadow palette is definitely worth you dolls looking into. I'll be sure to link it down in the description box below. I highly would recommend it. The eyeshadows are not chalky when applied, and they seem to blend effortlessly easy. Sorry about that, dolls. I was really beginning to feel some kind of way and getting emotional and stuff, but I didn't honestly want that to come through on camera, so yeah, the cutaway on this must be crazy. Anywho, as you can see, I finished my eyes. I did the false eyelashes and wing liner, and I'm just gonna come back and do a better makeup video showing how I use the palette if this video doesn't come out right, because like I said, the cutaways on this must be crazy. So this concludes the video. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. As I said in the beginning, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if you haven't yet gotten your own screening for a mammogram, or if you are of age where it's that time for you to get a mammogram, I highly suggest that you do so and learn how to do self-breast examinations. And you can always learn that by talking with your medical doctor. Dolls, seriously, thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. I made this video in memory of my cousin who died at the age of 34 from breast cancer. So I was feeling some kind of way throughout this video, but I pushed through with this look. Everything I use will be listed down in the description box below, and I will see you in another video again shortly. Later, dolls.